Good evening or afternoon, whatever it is. It's evening. Yay. Um, Made it through another day. I have been absent for a few days on my channel because I've been going through a lot. I've been really busy with my business. I've been really busy with learning real estate, and I've been really busy trying to deal with the emotions of getting through my first year without Robert. And how do I deal with that? How do I deal with the emotions that come along with that? How do I deal with other people's emotions that come along with that? I'm not 100% sure on a lot of those things, but the one thing I'm sure about is I did it one day at a time. Some days were easier than others. And I'm going to keep going one day at a time. Some of the things that I say, I have come to find out, they're not easy for family to hear. And I've thought about it and thought about it and thought about it a lot. I don't want to hurt family members or people's feelings. That's not me. I'm not a person that likes to hurt people's feelings or to hurt people in any way. And I kind of need to be true to myself. And I say that because I started this channel mainly because I was told people need to hear your story. Well, if I have to consider everybody's feelings in everything that I say, then perhaps I shouldn't be doing this. Because this isn't about everybody else's feelings. It is about helping people through hard times. It's about seeing that you can go through hard times or be in hard times, but you don't have to stay there. You can go through because God always brings us through. It's about me. The first time when my first husband passed, I was lost. I was so totally lost. I didn't even know what to do. If it wouldn't have been for my daughter who lived with me at the time, telling me, get up, the dogs need to go outside, feed the dogs, I'm hungry, we need to eat, things like that, I wouldn't have done it. I lost so much weight that my doctors were like, you can't lose any more weight or we're going to have to step in. Just there were so many things. And then Robert comes along and he picked me up and he sat with me. He rode with me. He held me. He talked to me. He loved me through all of it. When my children turned their backs on me because they were hurting, he was there. Through all of that, he was there. You know what? He's not here this time. In a way, he is. His spirit's always with me. But he's physically not here, sitting with me in the closet saying, it's going to be okay. He's not helping me through this in the way that he helped me through the first time. So I'm having to navigate my life without him. I'm navigating my life without anybody standing behind me or beside me supporting me. Well, my mother is, but she's here and she just doesn't like to see me cry or whatever. And she's very helpful in that. She checks on me if I'm crying or if I'm just laugh crying. They used to freak Robert out. Loved it. I did. I always loved it when he was just, oh, that just freaks me out. Get used to it, buddy. He did. But he's not here. In the last few days, it's felt like these are my thoughts, these are my feelings, and I own them. It felt like he was here. It felt like he was going to be here for a specific time, and then he had to go. Now, I don't know if all of this is true, if this is how things really are. I'm not sure about a whole lot of things, but this is what it felt like to me. Felt like that, Christy, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to help you through this, but after that, I got to go. I try to get mad at him because sometimes I think it would just be easier. If I could just be mad at you, it would be easier. And I'm not even sure how that works. How's it easier when you're mad at somebody? I don't know. But I think to a large degree, I have been, strange how you can do this. I've been dreading on one hand and looking forward to on the other of the 1 year mark. It's like I don't want it to be a year. I don't want you to be gone. I just don't want you to be gone. But at the same time, I made it through a year. And that's an achievement in itself. I've been reminded over the past couple of days of something that Robert wrote back in 2021. He was going to have surgery and he was just scared. I think it was when they were going to take his nose off. And he wrote it in his notes and he said, I'm afraid. He titled it Afraid. He said, I'm afraid to leave my daughter without a father and my mother without a son. And at the time, and he showed it to me, and I just hugged him and loved him through it, because he was so easy to love. But I looked through his notes and things like that, and I'm looking at it, and it's like it was always, I'm afraid for my daughter and my mother. I'm afraid for these two women. But I don't know that he was ever afraid that I wouldn't be able to handle it, which is so strange, because I would tell him, don't you die on me, because I can't do this. I can't handle it without you. I don't want to handle life without you. And I almost didn't. I didn't have anybody around after a while, and it was very hard to deal with the days and the demons that talk to you in your head and tell you to just end it all. There's nothing left. So, but I got through that. But nowhere in anything that Robert wrote or that he said was it, Christy, I'm concerned about you. I'm afraid for you. And perhaps it's because I've already been through the loss of one husband. So it's going to be okay for you, Christy, to go through the loss of another. It's not. It's not okay. And it's hurtful. But I keep getting up every day. And I think it was, yesterday was the 8th month, the 8th day of the 26th year. And in Hebrew, they would add the two and the six. So it was 888. 8 is the number of new beginnings. It was the one day after the 1 year of his passing. So, wow. Just wow. I got through that. I got through that 1 year day. And I had a few people call me, a family called to check on me. But I had a business partner that I work with a lot call me. Oh, not call me. He texted me and said, "Hey, I know what today is." And just said some really nice things. And he said, "You're going to make it. You're going to make it. One day at a time, you're going to make it." And I just sat and bawled. Then another one that I laughingly joke about and say she's my mother's favorite daughter because they just get along so well. Is she comes over and she says, "Mother," because I call her Mother. And she prayed for me. She realized that it's hard. And she prayed for me. And I was like, wow. These are people that are in my business life, but it's kind of stepped over a little bit into my personal as well. And we just get along really well. It's like, I can't wait to do business with these people. I just can't wait to do a day. I'm so eager for Monday because I know that my business partner is going to call me up and we're going to talk about some things and go into this week. Just wow, I'm so excited. I'm excited for so many things that are new and they're in life. I even had a friend that has been through this, that is a male, that asked me, "How did you do yesterday?" I thought, he was the only one that would know out of all the people that I talked to. He was the only person that would know what I've been through because he's been through it. And the fact that he said, how did it go for you? That meant a lot. So, wow. It's it's good to have people in different areas of your life that are going through some of the same things that you are, even different things than you are, so that if it's something that you can help them through, then do help them. If it's something they can help you, then receive that help. I'm I'm looking forward to the times when my friend who's been through this and I talk, because like I said, he's been through it. So when I have those challenging moments, I can say something about it, and there's a word of encouragement to keep going. When I just in business, when I have challenges, I can say things to some of the other people that I do business with, and they know exactly what to say or do. Even if they don't know what to say, it's like, Christy, you're going to make it. It's going to be okay. Recently started in commercial real estate, which I'd never done before. And I have a team. And, when I needed my team to come in, boy, did they ever. They came in, whoosh, we have things that have to be done. And everything has a point that has to be done. I don't want to use the word deadline. I don't like that word. But everything has to be done at a certain time. And when I have trouble with different things in this, uploading stuff, I just have to call, just message them on our little text that we have going, and saying, "Hey, um, who's got a minute to help me out with this?" And one or two of them will always jump in and say, "I can help you. I can help you." So we jump on a Zoom, and we do it. Those are new things for me. That's a new beginning. It's a new beginning in business. It's a new beginning in and just other kinds of relationship. I went with one of my team members Thursday to look at the property that we're presenting tomorrow. And I have to get my presentation down to 1 minute. And it's like, heck, just saying my name and our company takes me 15 seconds. It's like, do we get extra time for Southern accents? Do we? I'm like, could we just have 2 minutes instead of one? Because you got an accent in there, and I'm joking, maybe. but but we went to look at the property that we're presenting, and it was like, wow, I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking for to a degree. And we couldn't go inside the apartments. I wish we could have. I should have asked. But we went to it, and I was just showing him, look, there's this, that, and that. You gotta watch out for this. It's covering up something right here, because all of these are, got some kind of shiny plastic over the wood, and just different things like that. So it felt good to get back into um, the construction aspect of it. This property is definitely a value add property. It's going to need a whole lot of tender love and care. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I keep hearing from the Lord in different ways, and in numbers are one, and 888 is a new beginning. He everywhere I look, when I went to Austin the other day, it was 333. There's times that I go places and it's 222, and each one of these numbers means something, and I don't really know what they mean, but I know that they mean something. Or he'll show me numbers in specific orders, and 444 is just open the door, walk through the door, walk through. Had a disappointment this week, in that a deal that I've been working on 6 months plus. just to get it to the point where we could start, where we could get it to close. Excuse me, and start um, capital racing. It's at that point, and I was told we're just going to let you go. So that's a conversation needs to be had about who pays me, because that's a lot of work, and I don't work for free. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what God has for me going forth. And talking to a neighbor yesterday, and was it yesterday? No. Anyway, I was talking to a neighbor within the past couple of days and told him that it's been a year. And he's like, "You're going to make it. You're going to make it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I am." I said, "But I'll never forget, never, ever forget Robert. He comes out of my mouth, things that I see." Oh, I wish I'd have brought that in here. I was looking at the notes on his phone, like I said earlier, and he swears I said this funny little saying. I can't even say what it is. Something like Jimmy Jungle Butt Butt. It's like, I did not say that. I would not go around saying Jimmy Jungle Butt Butt to anybody about anything. He just didn't hear what I said. Probably had him on his left ear instead of his right. I'd have to sit on his right side so he could hear me. God is so good. He works things out for our good. Robert was left-handed and I'm right-handed. So we would walk holding hands. And that way I was always on his right so he could always hear me. I called him love because that's what he was. He was nothing but love. And if I called him Robert, he wouldn't even listen. He didn't even hear me. And today's been a good day. Today's been a good day. I remember Robert today. But yet, I have gone and talked to my friend who's been through this before about different things. I help him, he helps me. It's just friends. Of course, he's on the other side of the world, so not like I'm going to date him. Anyway, I do have new beginnings, and it's going to be good. If this hurts anybody's feelings, I certainly am apologetic about your feelings. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it. I don't know. Anyway, I've gone over. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.